Sports have made me into who I am today, the most out of anything in my life. There's a lot that goes into them because there are just so many great things about them that they teach. In hockey, there are so many things that have taught me. But one thing that has taught me is teamwork and just working together and meeting new people. We have a co-op since we're small schools, and we don't see each other every day at school or in other sports. So when that happens, you got to make the most out of your time with the team, and if you don't, you're just not gonna have the chemistry that other teams do, and you're not gonna play at a high level. And it's fun meeting new people and just learning about different personalities. Another thing that it's taught me is don't hold a grudge for too long, and just maybe if you don't like someone, just find a way to work through it, and maybe you will. Because I had a teammate and we didn't like each other all year. We always would bicker at each other after we made a bad play. Our coach noticed, but he didn't say much. Till the end of the year, he asked us, why do you guys do this? And we were like, we don't know. But he said, you're going to have to work it out. Otherwise, you're not playing, for the playoffs. So we worked it out, of course, because we both wanted to play. And after we worked it out, we were really, really good buds. And to this day, one of my best friends on the team. Another sport that has taught me a lot of things and a lot more than I can just say right here is baseball. And there's just so many things about it that fascinate me. And, when I was 12 and 13, I played for Wade Park Baseball. And I only knew a few Albany kids, but I didn't really know them. I just knew of them. The rest of the kids were St. Cloud kids, and I just, didn't know about them that much. And it was kind of scary going into it, but I wanted to play on a good team, and we were really good. But that's not what it taught me. What it taught me was, be bold, um, get out of your comfort zone, because those guys are my best friends, even today, the guys in St. Cloud. And I had a coach in Steve Reeder, and he was a great coach. He was hard on us. He got us better. And most importantly, if we struck out or made an error and we were pouting about it, he said, "Quit pouting, or you're not gonna play." And when he said that to me before, I kind of I was like, yeah, if I can't do this, because if I'm gonna just keep pouting, I'm gonna sit the bench. I'm not gonna play. And obviously, I wanted to play. So yeah, he's one of my favorite people in this world. And another thing that I love about baseball is when, you can just make best friends. And my Albany friends, the ones we went to the World Series in 2018 and went to Kansas and went to the state tournament, those are basically my brothers. We loved playing with each other, and we spent, 5 nights in a hotel in Kansas and about like 8 in Washington and a few nights in Minnesota. When you spend that much time with each other, you get annoyed of each other, but you learn to, you work together and you bond. And it made us best friends even stronger right now to this day. And I know those guys will do anything if they really want it, and they work so hard if they want to. The last thing is, just watching sports. And being a Minnesota fan is not easy because, you watch the Vikings and they're just, you get your hopes up and they let you down. Like also in 2018, the Minneapolis Miracle, we got the touchdown against the Saints. We advanced to the playoffs barely. And then we played the Eagles next week and we got killed, and we're the laughing stock of the NFL. And the week before, we were making fun of the team that we beat, and we got our karma, which we deserved because we weren't nice about it. But being a Wild and Timberwolves and Vikings fan and Twins, you get let down a lot. Trust me, it's hard being a fan, but I know when one of those four teams wins a championship, it's gonna feel way better than if I just hopped on a random team and they won it right away. And you know, once you go through hardships and you get that reward, it just feels so much better to me, which is why I love being a fan. But yeah, that's all that's taught me, and the sports have made me into who I am today, and I wouldn't be here without them. And these are my notes for the main part and conclusion, and this is my intro.